Patricia, I'm 32. I'm from Michigan originally. I came from Arizona. I've been doing prostitution for about 6 years now. And someone out in Arizona turned me on to it. But I was working a real job and babysitting too at the same time. But then when I came out here after catching my ex-fiance cheating on me after 3 years, I've been out here for going on 6 years. So I've been out here 5 years prostituting. And it's a hard life, but I don't pay no man for my hard work. I can't see myself doing that because I'm out here risking my life in many ways, and they just don't understand that.
Is this street baseline? I know it's full of prostitutes, but do the police bother you guys much?
It all depends. Like if you're in groups, yeah, they'll bother the female. Like I don't get bothered that much because I stay to myself. I'm not out there like being obnoxious, jumping onto cars or anything. Like you see, I'm sitting at the bus stop, look like I'm waiting for a bus.
Right. And may I ask you how old you were when you started?
Well, 6 years ago, about 22. I'm 32 now. Yeah.
Oh, well, you started older.
Yeah. Like
well,
I've always had a real job ever since I was 9 years old.
Was your childhood normal, or was there abuse?
There was abuse throughout school and family. I've been abused my whole life. Always
sexual?
No, not sexual. I got raped at 18 for my virginity and everything. But my family, no. It's like I've always lived the adult life. I was always working, cleaning, babysitting. So but it's hard out here on the streets, especially when you ain't got no family out here or anything. And I'm just out here by myself. I do have a boyfriend, but he's not a pimp.
But he has you out here working.
No, he don't have me out here working because I don't expect no man to take care of me. Because no man can really be there for me besides the one above me, and he's the only one that has my back.
Praise God.
Yes.
Are you serious? That's a beautiful. You're hanging on to some faith.
Yes, I do have a lot of faith because if not, I should have been dead more than once already. Through the experiences I've been through, like my first bad experience was in Arizona, and I had went out for a date, and all the next thing I remember waking up in a van naked, having different hair plants and a needle mark in my arm, so there's no telling what they
Oh no! Oh my God! How old were you?
When I was in Arizona.
Oh man!
That was my first bad experience. But I've had plenty out here. I've had a gun to my head being raped, and then I've been dragged. That's what these injuries are. Even on my face, you can still see the scars. I was dragged by the car, trying to keep up running with it, and I just couldn't. He stepped on, and I've dated the guy before, and he just like totally flipped. So you think you know somebody, you really don't. Especially for a customer. These guys, they take their frustration out on a working girl, no matter what. It's a risky job.
Wow.
And being homeless, it's just a little bit harder.
So you're homeless also?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ain't got no family out here. I've been out here 6 years strong.
So you have your little place set up where you go sleep, or what?
Well, yeah. See, I was temporary staying behind that unit here down there for 2 years straight. I had a little fort built for me and my boyfriend, and they were letting us until I had a kind heart to let an old lady move back there because I seen people taking advantage of her because she did the heroin and when she.
Do you think if there was a community place here on Baseline that was open to the mentally ill, the prostitutes, the drug addicts, where they could go there if they want to shoot up, there's a safe place to do it, or but not let the prostitution keep going, they would help the young girls get jobs?
Yeah.
But do you think people would go for that?
They probably would. Some of these females minds ain't strong enough. A lot of these females think a man can manage their money better, and that's what a lot of these males that are the pimps tell the females and give them things. But at the end of the day, they be out here all day, they have a quota to make, and they don't get none of that money.
Those are the younger girls, right?
Well, the girls with the pimps and stuff, and usually the ones with with the pimps are mostly on G Street or downtown. But I've been a renegade ever since I
Oh,
started.
but they're following them all around. I see them
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, they be all around, but like,
Are they intimidating?
no, like, you can't really call them pimps either because they come out and buy another prostitute, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I have had 7 pimps come out and process and pick me up and pay me. So you can't really call them pimps, they're tricks too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's some that will try to rob you, and instead of losing your life, just let them do what they want and give them what they want.
So is 20 like the going price?
Well, it all depends on the female.
Well, 20, what would you offer?
20, but between 20 and 25, I usually just do head. But I get different prices for all different types of things. Like 20, I got 40 just to show my boobs. Like, it all depends on how good you. Like, I've got paid just to conversate with somebody for a few hours. But their intention was to come out and have sex with another prostitute.
So have you had someone else come out here and just sit here and talk to you for $20?
No. No. I've had customers come out, their intention is to buy pussy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, we go back to the motel room. He spent a lot of money just to have a conversation and get, input or my advice and everything. And he felt really good when he left.
Well, where do you guys go usually? In the alleys or?
Well, sometimes it all depends. Most guys get motel rooms, but there is dipped off spots you can go where you don't get caught up or anything, and mainly away from schools areas because you gotta respect the kids all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the drugs and everything, people should respect that kids are be out here and everything. That's just like people that use the needle. They need to respect that. They should get rid of the needle properly instead of just throwing it on the ground. Because any little kids can come pick it up in a second and touch it. And
Yeah, I was an addict for many years.
I should say I've never used a needle. That's the devil. I've seen people change overnight.
I'm sure you've seen the devil down here. There's some
many
evil
of them.
things.
Yes, there is.
There's some evil things anywhere in the world. I mean, I've witnessed evil.
In San Bernardino, honestly, a lot of people that are originally from here, they're miserable, so they want to make everybody else miserable with them.
I think it's because it's native land.
It could be, but
Yeah, I think a lot of this is native land that still has a burial grounds on it. I really do believe that because it's a town that, what it went through, economically and stuff. It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah. See, I'm originally from Michigan, Kalamazoo / Detroit area. So, the interracial, but the racism out here is really bad. And, it's hard to adapt to that out here to me because back home, there's just a little bit of racial stuff, but not that much. So, we got the interracial, we got blacks, whites, and Mexicans, all. But, out here, it's just really different in the race. People are still racist to this day, but everybody needs to remember at the end of the day, we are somebody to somebody, and it might not be the somebody that we want to be somebody to, but at least it's to the one above us, God. And so that's all you got to remember.
How do you feel if God says, well, you shouldn't be selling your soul, your body?
I know that, but I repent every day.
Yeah. No sin is greater than the other.
I don't expect no man to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very independent woman, and that's why I do what I do, and I don't give my money to no man. For doing what I do, it's very hard to see myself doing that, because like I say, they don't know if I'm going to come back that night or if they're
Is she working?
You got to ask her that. I can't give personal information.
Yeah. Well, she's more than welcome to come and say hi.
Huh?
No.
No, he's
No.
recording me for college. Hey. Yeah, a lot of people, they don't like it unless you get their permission. Never no kids, but I've had 10 miscarriages. And
That's
everything.
hard. Wow.
Yeah,
That breaks
it is,
my
but,
heart.
God knows when the right time is for that. And my living situation is not the time. So I do have dreams. I'm going to have my own restaurant one day. I love to cook. That's what I love to do. And just doing doing this. This ain't enough activity for me. Because I like to work, and this is too slow out here for me. This type.
So if someone gave you a job, you'd go work?
Oh yeah.
And you'd get off the streets?
Oh yeah. The only reason I don't have a job is my ID got stolen when I got here, and I'm from Michigan. But I had talked.
Would you do home care?
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. I used to take care of my grandpa and everything. But then it's kind of hard for me to get to the home care because then I get attached so easy to people, and then if anything happens seriously, it hurt. That's what happened with my grandpa. I retaught him how to walk and everything because his liver had shut down pretty much from him drinking so much, and then like a day before my birthday he had passed away, and I'll just try to be a kid one day, and I should have went out there and babysat him and everything, and I feel like that's my fault, but I know it's not. That's the only thing about like the older people care, because I was gonna do that one time, but my passion is to cook. I like seeing people put a smile on their face from my cooking, because I just come up with different types of things. And that's just my passion. I can cook all day long.